Hey guys, welcome to TechBazaar. This is Rohit Sharma, and in this video we are going to analyze the last part of URSC 2019 paper. Okay, only 20 questions are left. That is question number 41 to question number 60. Okay, before starting the video, I would like to request all of you to please join our group, that is ISRO for ECE, for ISRO Technical Assistant Preparation. Okay, and we have also launched our test series. The registration will start from 28th of April 2020. Okay, so join the test series for preparing well. Okay, so let's start the video. Question number first: which of the following is not a microwave generation source? PIN diode. PIN diode is not a microwave generation source, but PIN diode are used in microwave receivers. Okay, here klystron, TWTA that is traveling wave tube, and magnetron. These three can be used as a microwave generation source, and klystron and magnetron are the types of TWTA. Okay, traveling wave tube. Okay, so for this the answer will be PIN diode. That is not a microwave generation source. That is question number 41. Now question number 42. Written type of rand. This question is related to C programming. Written type of rand function in C programming are integer. That is AINT, integer. Okay, there are two types of function. That is rand function and other is srand function in C programming. And for written type of rand function, INT is used. Okay. Question number 43. In C programming, when fopen is not able to open a given file due to any reason, it returns dash. What should be the answer for this? The fopen file creates a new file. It creates a new file. Okay, when the specified file does not exist. Okay, and if it fails due to any reason, it will return to a null condition. Okay, the question option number A. Okay, fopen function is to open a new file, and if the specified file does not exist, then it will return to the null function. Okay, option A is the correct answer. Next, question number 44. In PLC, FRD function does the following operation. It converts BCD values to the integer value. That is option D. Okay. Question number 45. Thyristor is a semiconductor device with 3 junctions. Okay, remember this with 3 junctions. You have seen that thyristor is a PNPN device, like, okay, and there will be 3 junctions, 1, 2, 3. Okay, total 3 junctions will be there. Okay. Question number 46. The breakdown voltage in power BJT depends upon the drift region thickness. Remember this. It will depend upon the drift region thickness. Okay, power diode basically works, the power BJT basically works in cutoff and saturation mode, and in cutoff we know that the base current, that is IB, base current will be 0, and base current will be 0, then IC will be 0, and IC 0, then the VCE, the collector to emitter voltage, will be maximum. Maximum, therefore there will be a large depletion region. Therefore, the breakdown voltage in power BJT depends upon the drift region thickness. That is option D is the correct answer. Question number 47. The dominant mode in rectangular waveguide is TE10. That is option D is the correct answer here. Okay. Now question number 48. Of the 128 byte internal RAM of the 8051 microcontroller, how many bytes are bit addressable? The total bytes which are bit addressable in a 8051 microcontroller is total 16 bytes. Okay, that is option B is the correct answer here. Question number 41. When 8051 microcontroller is powered up, the stack pointer contains the value. Okay, first of all, the stack pointer in 8051 is only 8-bit wide. Okay, remember this, and it will take value up to 002 FFH. When the microcontroller is powered up, the stack value contains the value of around 07H. That is option D is the correct answer here. Question number 50. That is minimum number of flip-flop required for mod 15 counter. We know that 2 to the power n is 16. 2 to the power n, if we take n equal to 4, 2 to the power 4 is equal to 16. Therefore, n equal to 4 bit. Therefore, 4 flip-flops are needed to implement mod 15 counter. Question number 51. Which of the following gates can be used for parity generation? Parity generation can be used, only XOR gate can be used for parity generation. Parity can be of two types, that is even parity or odd parity. Okay. Question number 52. The recursive call in C is if a program allows you to call a function. Remember this, if a program allows you to call a function, then the same function is called the recursive function. Therefore, the recursive call in C is calling a function from inside a same function. Remember this. Option D is the correct answer. Question number 53, trap flag in 8086 is single stepping, is used for single stepping. Okay. Question number 54, they have given a VHDL code, the sum is A XOR B and the carry is given by AB. Okay, if you remember half adder, in half adder the sum is given by A XOR B and the carry is given by the AB. Therefore, we use one XOR gate and one AND gate for carry and XOR gate for sum. Therefore, option A is the correct answer here. Question number 55. In 55, they have said what is Kirchhoff current law? Here, the option B will be the correct answer because in Kirchhoff current law, the algebraic sum of all the current, that is, suppose I am taking this incoming current or outgoing current. Incoming current or outgoing current, all the algebraic sum for all the three currents will be 0. I1 plus I2 plus I3 is equal to 0. Remember this, okay? Therefore, option B is the correct answer. Question number 56. Which of the following is used for a impedance inversion and transmission line? Option D, quarter wave line. It is also called as lambda by 4, lambda upon 4 transmission line, okay? Question number 57. A power amplifier delivers 25 watt AC power to a 4 ohm speaker load, okay? Delivers 25 watt, that is output power is given as 25 watt, okay? And the DC input power is given as 40 watt, okay? Efficiency. We know that efficiency is equal to output power upon my input power. Output power is given as 25 watt and input power is given as 40 watt into 100. On calculating this, you will get 5 by 8 into 100, which is equal to 62.5% is the efficiency here for an power amplifier. Okay. Question number 58. The input power to a filter. Okay. Input power they have given as 1 watt and the output power is given as 10 milliwatt. Okay. We have to find the attenuation in the filter, that is the power gain. Okay. Now we can simply write 10 log upon my output power, input power. Okay. Therefore 10 log output power will be 10 upon 1000 upon 1 watt. Okay. This will come downward, 10 log 1 by 100. This will come out to be 20 dB. Okay. Therefore, option D is the correct answer here. Okay. Question number 59. 59 in C, when an array is passed as an argument to a function, which of the following gets passed? Which of the following gets passed? Base address of the array will get passed. Therefore, option A is the correct answer. Question number 60, that is the last question of this paper, URSC. Okay. SQL instruction in PLC is an output instruction. Okay, it is an output instruction and captures reference condition by manually stepping the machine through its operating sequence. Remember this question. Okay, option C is the correct answer. In this video, from question number 41 to question number 60, we have seen only theoretical type questions based upon C programming, okay, and various other subjects. Okay, so if you have any doubt related to these questions, please ask me in the Telegram group, that is Isrota for ECE. And if you like the video, please share it with your friends and subscribe the channel for further updates regarding the exams and preparation strategies for different subjects. Okay, so all the very best. We will meet in the next video.